Your garage is a mess. There, I said it. It's not a man cave. It's a storage cave. There are weights in the corner collecting dust, golf clubs falling over, and a stack of cardboard boxes you forgot you even had. But we're going to change all that. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 15 smart garage organization ideas that can maximize your space, cut through the chaos, and make your garage a place you're not ashamed to show your friends. Stick around, because we're not making tiny tweaks. We're tearing it down and rebuilding it smarter, from the ground up, for a busy guy like you. Wall-mounted system. Your walls are your best friend in a messy garage. Most guys pile everything on the floor and forget that the solution has been right in front of them. It's just vertical. A wall-mounted storage system lets you hang rakes, shovels, bikes, you name it, safely off the ground. It clears space for your car, your gym gear, or whatever you need room for. Picture this. You come back from a weekend ride, hang your bike immediately, grab a cold drink, and move on with your day. If done right, adding shelving or a wall storage system can increase your storage by nearly 30%. That's a huge win when you're working with limited square footage. Mount your track system directly into the wall studs, never into drywall alone, and aim to keep your most used items between 3 to 6 feet from the ground for quick, easy access. The better systems are modular and made with high-strength aluminum, rated to hold over 300 pounds per 4 feet section. That's more than enough for your heavier gear, assuming you don't cut corners on the install. Next, we'll discuss something you probably haven't thought about. Pegboard wall. Building off the first tip, if you're already using your walls, pegboards are a smart next move. These are ideal for tools, gear, and all the small stuff that usually ends up in a random box or buried under clutter. Its real value is visibility and access. Every screwdriver, wrench, or tape measure has a place, and you can change the layout whenever you want. They're a flexible, customizable way to keep all your small tools in view and within reach. Add a shelf for spray cans or drill chargers, hang pliers by type, and keep your most used gear off the ground. That simple layout trick alone saves time and frustration. If your walls are finished with drywall, don't mount the pegboard directly. The pegs need space to push through the back. Just install a few 1x2 furring strips behind each sheet to create that gap. They're cheap, easy to cut, and 3 per sheet gets the job done. Guys appreciate simplicity, and this is about cutting needless movement from your routine. It's like giving your tools assigned parking spots. And speaking of mobility, small tool storage. Your walls are now working for you. You can now zoom in. The smaller tools, bits, blades, screws, drill attachments are where most guys fall off. They get dumped in a drawer or shoved into some old coffee can, and then good luck finding the right piece when you actually need it. Use drawer organizers, divided bins, or labeled hardware cases. Clear lids help you see everything at a glance. Stack them, store them in a cabinet, or mount a few on a shelf near your workbench. Group by type, not by where you found them. One drawer for bits, one for fasteners, one for attachments. If it's smaller than your palm, it needs a system. Once you've handled the small stuff, it's time to upgrade how you store the heavy gear. Overhead storage. Your ceiling isn't just for spider webs. Most garages waste a ton of ceiling space. Overhead storage racks let you take that dead space and turn it into a solid zone for seasonal gear, bins, or anything bulky you don't need every week. It's perfect for stuff like camping gear, holiday boxes, folding tables, or even a kayak. Just make sure you leave enough clearance for your garage door and your car. Most systems mount directly into the ceiling joists and can hold hundreds of pounds. Install once, forget about it, and keep your floor wide open. And since the heavy stuff is out of the way, let's talk about cabinets. The good kind. Cabinets. Not everything needs to be hanging on a wall. For gear you want hidden, protected, or locked up, cabinets are a solid move. Metal ones are tough, clean-looking, and great for storing chemicals, fluids, or power tools. If you want a tighter fit, custom cabinets give you full control over layout. Build around corners, fit under your workbench, or go floor to ceiling if you've got the height. Either way, you're creating real zones in your garage. One for gear, one for tools, one for junk you only touch twice a year. With your heavy gear locked down and out of sight, it's time to bring some mobility into your setup. Cave and corner nook. Every garage has a weird corner that doesn't get used. Instead of wasting it, turn it into a small utility zone. This could be your cleaning nook, your charging station, or just a tight bench setup where tools live. Add a corner shelf, mount a light, throw in a few wall hooks and a power strip. Done right, it becomes a personal cave. One small area with everything you need for quick work without dragging gear across the whole garage. It's simple, but it gives you control over that space. And when corners are handled, it's time to go vertical again, this time with the bins taking over. Stackable bins. This is the usual case. Plastic bins everywhere. No labels, no logic, just chaos stacked in a corner. Stackable bins are great if you use them right. That means clear labels, matching sizes, and smart categories. Instead of letting small gear pile up, use stackable storage bins to maximize space vertically. Sort by purpose, not season. Label them for easy identification: camping gear, automotive, gardening, whatever fits your lifestyle. Stackable lets you use all the space from the floor upward. Guys opt for a clear, logical storage system, and this lets you find exactly what you need without tearing everything apart. But wait. Pause for a second. What's the one thing in your garage you still can't find when you need it? Be honest, is it the drill, that one specific wrench, or something embarrassing like duct tape? Drop it in the comments. Alright, back to business. Your bins are already behaving, so let's build a workshop that actually follows you around. Roll around workshop. A mobile workbench sounds basic, but it fixes a major garage problem being stuck in one corner. A solid roll-around setup gives you a flat work surface, tool storage, and the freedom to move with the project. Look for one with heavy-duty casters, locking drawers, and a tough top you don't have to baby. Bonus points if it has built-in power and space for your drill charger. It's like the utility player of your garage, never flashy, always useful. And once you've got mobility, it's time to tame the chaos on your walls. Long-handled tool rack. Shovels, rakes, brooms, they're too tall for shelves and too awkward to stack. A long-handled tool rack keeps them upright, off the floor, and out of your way. You can mount one to the wall or grab a freestanding version if you're renting. Either way, you're not tripping over a rake every time you grab the trash bags. Clean walls. Clear floor. Now let's handle what's rolling around under your feet. PVC rack. PVC isn't just for plumbing. Cut a few sections, mount them to the wall, and you've got an easy rack for storing long tools, clamps, fishing rods, or even spare wood. It's cheap, customizable, and built to handle awkward shapes that don't sit well on shelves. Add angled cuts to hold items horizontally, or stack them vertically to store multiples in one spot. And while you're mounting stuff, hang your drill under a shelf with a clip-in holder, keep it charged, off the bench, and always ready. Guys love solutions that are simple, tough, and effective. I know you do. Sports rack. Basketballs, helmets, cleats, they never stay where you left them. A dedicated sports zone keeps the mess contained. Use mesh bins for balls, wall hooks for helmets, and a vertical rack for bats or boards. Label it if you share the space, especially if you've got roommates or nephews who treat your gear like it's free to borrow. Get your gear under control. And suddenly, the rest of the garage starts making sense. Sliding shelves. If you're constantly moving stuff just to reach what's behind it, you're wasting time. Sliding shelves fix that. They pull out like drawers, so you can access everything without digging through layers of storage. Install them in cabinets or under your workbench to make deep spaces usable again. It's one of those upgrades you don't realize you needed until you use it once and wonder why you waited. Still with me? Good. We've got a few more smart fixes coming up. Tape roll bar. If you've ever spent 10 minutes looking for duct tape, you already know the pain. Mount a simple rod or bar under your shelf to hold all your tape rolls, duct, masking, electrical, and painters. They stay in sight, easy to grab, and you'll actually know when you're running low. It's a small fix, but once it's there, you'll wonder why every garage doesn't have one. Simple fix, zero excuses. Now let's talk about soft storage that handles the bulky stuff. Canvas storage bags. For awkward items like extension cords, tarps, hoses, or camping gear, canvas bags are a smart move. They're tough, breathable, and easy to carry. Stack them on shelves or hang them by the handles using wall hooks. They'll keep the mess contained without adding weight or bulk. Label them clearly, so you're not unzipping 5 just to find the one with jumper cables. It's soft storage that works hard, and it frees you up to take on what's outside the garage walls. Outdoor storage. If your garage is maxed out, don't forget you've still got the backyard. A weatherproof deck box or small shed gives you extra space for dirty gear, yard tools, or backup storage bins. It keeps the mess out without leaving stuff exposed to the elements. Pick something low profile if you're tight on space. Even a lockable outdoor cabinet can make a big difference. Sometimes the best way to organize inside is to offload outside. Your garage is looking a whole lot smarter now. If you liked this, you'll appreciate this next video.